Welcome back to Peat Sports. This is episode 2. Of course, I'm your host Aldo with my co-hosts Dustin and Rob.
Yeah.
And how you guys doing today?
Good.
Alright,
episode 2.
Ready for episode 2.
Right.
For those of you guys who still don't know, we are Peat Sports. We bring you sports news by the fans, for the fans. I'm here with your play-by-play analysis. He's our everything else analysis, and that's our fantasy analysis. We're basically analysts here.
We do everything.
Basically. Yep. And with that, we're going to get to our first topic, which is baseball and all the trades. And
winners and losers.
Definitely. The winners and losers. I got my own.
I don't know who you got. Who do you have as the winners
as
this
the
year's
winner?
trade deadline?
I have 4 winners. I got the Rangers, the Angels, the White Sox, and the Dodgers. I'll tell you why. The Rangers, obviously, because they got Dempster.
Yeah.
Who was, just one of the amazing pitchers, and now he has the money and the contract, and he's motivated now. Fresh team, exactly. Angels, because obviously Greinke, and they're a powerhouse this season. They are considered to be the Miami Heat of baseball right now, simply because look at that pitching staff. Look at Pujols, that batting order. I mean they're pretty good. White Sox, obviously with the Uke, going to Chicago, have a great winning streak, now top of the AL Central.
Yeah.
And the Dodgers, simply because they got Shane Victorino and Hanley Ramirez. I mean, best shortstop in the game right now, one of the best outfielders in the game. Giving that defense, it's just what they needed. And also with that batting order is really intense. And what about you guys? What do you guys are your winners?
Go ahead. All right, my winners. I agree with all those, but with the addition of the Giants, I like what they did. Because they're right up there with the Dodgers in the NL West. That's a tight race. It's going to go down to the wire. And they picked up Hunter Pence off Philadelphia. They also got Marco Scutaro to help build up that infield. So, and then, of course, the Dodgers with their huge 2 additions. Hanley, Shane Victorino. They also got a new bullpen guy in Brandon League who's pretty good. Yeah. And so though... It's going to be a tight race in the NL West. Same thing with the AL West. I like both of those winners as well. The Angels and the Rangers picking up the 2 best pitchers in the trade market. So that's
I basically agree with Aldo. With the Greinke, Dempster, Victorino, Hanley Ramirez, all that is basically, those were the big key trades.
Yeah,
was with the Angels, the Rangers, and the Dodgers. Those are definitely the top 3 right there.
All right, yeah. And let's go on to the losers. Who do you guys think lost? I'll go first, Echan. Who do you think?
My biggest loser out of here has to be Philly.
Yeah, definitely.
Because they did re-sign Cole Hamels. He's been having a decent year, but I think they paid a little too much for him. They got him on the long term. But they paid, what was it, 140 mil?
Something like that. Yeah.
Something like that. I think it was a little reaching, a little too high for him. And at the same time, they lost Hunter Pence and they lost Shane Victorino, 2 guys that have helped them get a lot of success.
But they were on a slump. I mean, to get out of a slump, sometimes you got to get rid of the players that are part of your slump. And I mean, that's what the Phillies are doing. And I think they're just rebuilding. Yeah, they're definitely losers this season. Definitely losers this season because... I mean, they basically losing everybody. Everybody's getting injured. Roy Oswald's not even there anymore. Yeah. Cliff Lee is showing that he's going to leave soon.
Yeah, everyone's.
Roy Halladay's getting old. The only thing they got is who they have? Hamels, right? They re-signed.
Yeah, that's basically it.
And so, I agree with you there. What about you?
I definitely agree too.
Who you have as losers?
The Phillies definitely. I agree totally with Dustin.
Yeah, definitely. I put the Yankees there.
Yeah,
Yankees are definitely losers because they didn't go after Dempster and they desperately need a pitcher right now.
Yeah,
I mean they got Ichiro, but I mean Ichiro's old. He's old. He's an older player. He's not the same he was when he was younger in Seattle, but
it's a good addition. It's not a huge addition.
Definitely. I mean, let's put it this way, guys. Right. He's so old. He's been in the league so long. He already has an exhibit in the Hall of Fame. I mean that tells you. I mean everything. And other low key losers like the Marlins.
That's what I put down. The Marlins because they. I mean, Hanley, there was kind of motivational issues there. I mean, people were questioning him whether he wanted to be there. So, but he put up great numbers for them over the years. They also lost Anibal Sanchez, and they picked up Carlos Lee, who I thought was they paid too much for him, and he's just an average player.
Yeah, a little inconsistent.
Very inconsistent.
Well. Going away from baseball now, let's go to the Olympics. Let's start with Phelps, getting 19 gold medals, the most decorated Olympian of all time, debatingly with the greatest Olympian of all time. I mean, But yeah, how do you guys feel? I mean, Phelps representing the U.S.
I think it's great. He deserves
awesome.
It deserves to be labeled as the best Olympian.
The best.
Yeah, no one has done that. Obviously,
yeah.
There was 18.
Yeah.
He's at 19 now. Yeah, it's great.
People are getting down on him this year. They're like, okay, well, he's only getting the silver. He's got to get the bronze. But look what he did in 2008. You can't look at him just from this year.
8 in a row.
I mean, 8 in a row. He got gold in everything in 2008. That's incredible. When does that happen?
It's been 10 years since he got a silver.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Put it in the
In 12 years of his professional career. I mean, and he's still doing it. He's 4 years older than when he last competed in the Olympics, and he's still getting the silver. He got a gold today in that relay.
Yeah,
he's got an event later today also, so we'll see how he does. But and people are questioning his motivation, like, oh well, he accomplished everything, which I agree with. But at the same time, you have to. He still has that monument of being the greatest of all time.
And speaking of swimming, what about the women's swimming with Schmidt and
Allison Schmidt? She got the 200 meter gold, minute 53. That was an Olympic record. She was 2 seconds faster than anyone else in that race, which is great. Yi Xiaowen, the Chinese racer, 16-year-old, she tested 4 times in the last 12 months, drug testing. So all that information that they got from there totally dropped all the doping accusations that was held against her. There was suspicion whether or not that she was doping because of the way she was racing. She was just so fast at such a young age that no one even believed it. They thought it was impossible. All that's dropped now that they looked back at all the drug testing and all the
definitely. I agree with Robert completely. I mean, she was dominant. I mean, her turn's a little sloppy. They were criticizing her, but I mean, look how fast she was swimming. I mean, there's no doubt about it. She's a great swimmer. That's what she deserves to win. And what about the gymnastics? I know Dustin didn't watch last night, but Robert and I did. And those 5 Americans, the Fabulous 5. I mean, winning the first team gold since '96. I mean, that has to be something for the U.S. I mean, it's been a long time, and I mean, how do you think they're gonna do for the rest? I mean, the way they were. I mean, one of them didn't even qualify for the all-arounds.
Yeah, it was a very good run for them. I didn't expect a win. I thought that Russia was going to win.
Yeah, the Russians put up a stiff competition.
And the Americans pulled it off on the uneven bars. It was pretty nice.
Yeah, definitely. USA also dominating not only in gymnastics and in swimming, but in basketball. Team USA men's and women's both dominating with men's the other day. Destroying completely Tunisia, 110-63, proving once again, guys, that the USA is the greatest basketball country
no question
in the world. I mean, it's uneven. It's really an unfair race, and I mean, it's an obvious choice who's winning the gold this year.
As Skip Bayless of ESPN said, the only thing you need to know about this game is that Tunisia's player went after the game to ask Kobe to sign his sneakers.
Exactly.
That shows right there. Their best player is pretty much just a fan of the legends he's playing against. They're pretty much starstruck, and they're playing it. They're like the competition. It's funny.
Oh well, but going away from the Olympics, college football now, and not too much. But Silas Redd is moved out of Penn State with all their scandals. Their ineligibility now is with USC, which are their first year of bowl eligibility since the whole scandal with them. Silas Redd, USC.
It's big. 1,200 yards rushing, 7 touchdowns last year. That's more than any of USC's running back. Curtis McNeil rushed for, I think, 1,106 touchdowns. So just a little step above him, and both of them together is going to be dominant. He's going to have a great year.
Matt Barkley is coming back.
Yeah, Matt Barkley, the 2 top receivers. Let's
make this section quick. You see predictions. Are they making a bowl game?
Yeah, definitely.
Or
hands down.
Making a bowl game, or do you think they're going to the national championship? I mean,
it'll be a disappointment if they don't show up to the national championship with all the hype they have right now, all the skill that they have. Matt Barkley coming back, it'll just be a disappointment to him.
They have a stacked defense,
not going to the NFL.
The offense returning.
Yeah,
I mean, I definitely see them living up to the hype.
Now,
they have all the talent there.
Going from the top of the tops, go to low Penn State. I mean. That big scandal, taking Joe Pa statue,
it's gonna take a while for them to get back into. It's gonna take at least
5 years
or so. Yeah,
it's
gonna be at least
that entire football legacy of the past 20-30 years is tarnished. Joe Paterno's entire legacy is gone.
It's gone, completely gone, and we do feel we do feel a little bit of sorrow for that. I mean, Penn State is a legendary program, and unfortunately this had to happen, but. Just going to
they deserved it.
Yeah, definitely.
After that.
After what, no one did anything. And yeah. And with that, guys, we conclude today's episode. Thank you for watching episode 2. Be sure to keep tuned for episode 3. We're going to mention more football news, with Cam Newton, Randy Moss, more basketball news. And be sure to follow us on Twitter, @official3ps. Be sure to like us on Facebook, facebook.com/subscribe. 3PS. Definitely subscribe, hit the like button, leave us comments down in the section below.
Yes. Tweet us stuff.
Yeah. And thank you guys for here. We'll answer it here. Leave us questions on Twitter, on Facebook, and we'll be sure to answer you guys. Cool. Stay tuned for episode 3, and thanks for watching, guys.
All right, see you.